All right, we are back from our break, and Yeldan
Yeldan's
has
demise.
found himself face to face with a number of small feathered creatures, and they've started to leap at him, ready to tear him apart and nibble on his innards. So go ahead and give me a initiative check,
Lafdul's
please.
gonna sigh and say, "Oh, more guts to put back in people."
Anyway, I was just gonna ask.
Yep.
Uh, and since they're attacking me, I won't have a chance. I guess if I succeeded on something.
Well, I mean, if
You
there's
might get
if there's a
initiative.
question dictating what you
Uh,
want to do, go ahead and ask.
it was having to do with my animal empathy ability as a ranger.
Yeah, I don't
smell
think that
them
would work
off.
because they are.
Yeah, they're attacking.
Yeah.
If I ran into them before, but oh well.
They're
Is this where
hunting
you wave your hand and say, "You don't want to eat me"?
No, it doesn't work that way, sadly.
No one else knows anything about what's going on yet. So for now, everyone is 99.
Right.
Everyone else is
Whistle
99.
would probably be 3.
Level's 107 now.
Right, that was.
Okay.
Sorry, it was...
So you're not gonna like try to blow your whistle?
That was what I was rolling for.
Oh,
I
that
thought
is
it
what
was
you're rolling.
+3.
Okay. Then I will let you gain a bonus to your armor class, as you know you're basically just trying to fend off their attacks while you're getting your whistle out and blowing it. Okay.
He's
All right.
muted again.
They are moving first, and they basically just swarm all over you, ready to gnaw on your innards.
Maybe
Big
after
boys.
this, you shouldn't range ahead because you're gonna get murdered.
Not at Half-Life.
Not at Half-Life, yes.
All right.
We have a temporary healing potion. You want to save it, so...
The first one is, let's see, there we go. Claw bite. The best routine.
Oh, good God, he's
Oh god.
7 times 3, 21 attacks.
Yeah, but think how many XP he'll get when he dies.
Lassel's gonna need not Lassel, Yeldan's gonna need a new character after this, I can already tell.
Maybe. Let's see.
They might not kill him outright. They might just knock him unconscious.
All right, you
I don't
do.
think-
The first one cannot get purchased through your armor and through fending off. The second one does manage to bite you for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Third one
Yeah.
fails to get through your defenses.
The only way we have to preserve him is by shoving him into a barrel of pickles.
Fourth one fails to get through your defenses. Fifth
have
one
pretty
fails,
good-
and they're small animals. They don't have very good chance to hit. So
Well, I've got numbers.
okay, the sixth one does manage to get a claw scrape across your cheek for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And the last one is not able to get through your defenses.
Okay.
All right. Now it's your turn.
So
You're blowing the whistle.
I'm blowing the whistle. Do they get an attack of opportunity if I jump up into the tree?
Yes, they would.
Yeah, at least you might not die immediately. You're gonna...
But you
Oh,
also
do it anyway!
you also would have needed to have declared that at the start.
I thought that would be part of move, not.
But you still need to declare what you're doing, and you didn't say
You wouldn't
anything
have got
about
the
movement.
AC to your defense if you weren't doing that anyway.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
Alright,
gotten that
that's
bonus.
fair.
Blow the whistle. Tell us where you
yeah.
are.
I'm
He's
blowing
blowing
the
the whistle.
whistle.
Okay.
And, I imagine the whistle's around a string around his neck.
Yeah,
Rather
we've
than-
all got it like that.
That's yeah. I mean, if that's where you would have kept it, okay.
I would have
Yeah.
attached mine to my amulet or something.
And so that way it's like pick up, blow, drop, and then draw sword to avoid defense, basically.
Okay. You the rest of the party, you do hear the whistle. I will let you.
What's that sound?
If you basically are deciding that you're going to run, then I will allow you to get into combat for the next round.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Who
guys.
actually runs the fastest out of us? Because I'm only running at NAR 8, which is...
Braxton's already decided to run.
Well, yeah, I know that. I mean, who is actually the fastest amongst us?
Well, the
Oh,
wolf is, for one thing.
Oh, yeah, the wolf.
Otherwise, Jewel and Leva... No, Leva is lightly encumbered. Jewel would be the fastest then. Followed by Ockar and Leva.
The guy in full plate.
And then...
I'm only lately encumbered.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't
So
carry
the-
much
I'm
health on me.
like-
Well,
encumbered,
and the
so
thing
I'm
is
the same.
the thing about... oh, you're lightly encumbered as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you'd be at the same rate as them. The thing about plate armor is that it's designed for you to be able to move in it. I mean...
It's
Yeah.
up to 70 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's heavy and stuff, but it's still designed for you to be able to move. Because if you couldn't, then that would be stupid.
I'm strong enough to move at my normal. If I don't have any other items on me, I can move at full rate in my plate armor.
And Higgimus and Braxon are the slowest. Then they're moving at the same speed.
One of them is moderately encumbered. The other one's just Higgimus.
All right, so if you guys are gonna run to get into the combat, then I will let you do it. Join into the combat this round.
Okay.
All right.
Do we
So everyone
roll
roll.
Yeah.
9
Yep.
or
Roll
oh,
initiative.
So because I'm surrounded, I'm gonna just do I'm gonna fight
defensive
physically.
fighting?
Okay, so you're just gonna be parrying, kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay, that means
I'm gonna be running in with the wolf.
you're 6th level, correct?
Yep.
You're taking a +4 bonus to your armor class.
That puts me at -1. Oh no, 0 because the blade bird on gives me an AC.
Are you eating?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's why he's not actually attacking because he's busy stuffing the trail rations in his mouth. And he's like, dang it, these things are interrupting my meal.
Go away. Nom, nom, nom. Yes.
Nom 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 nom.
Okay.
That was something I could have done. I could have threw rations at him.
So who else is rolling initiative?
Everyone, if they're running to get into combat, which is fine.
No, we heard the whistle blow.
Can casters run and still cast afterwards?
Not if they're running.
No. But you might want to move in closer so you can actually hit them with your spells.
Yeah.
I think Old was saying that you have to run in order to get into initiative.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's...
Otherwise,
don't-
you'd be
you don't
looking
get
at
cast on first turn
you'd be
anyway.
looking at 2 rounds before you can do anything, as you're just like moving into range without running. And I'm just gonna roll
going in to
once
shoot
for
my
the
bow.
orcs.
I really need to know an outer self that makes me move faster. A little bit, maybe. I don't know.
Don't worry, we'll save you, Yeldan. Hopefully, maybe not. Who knows?
I'm just gonna use the one for all the orcs. All right, everyone has rolled. Okay.
One
Alright.
for orc for one.
Higgimus.
You swing us one.
All right. What's the furthest I can move up and still use my sword ability?
Let's see. You could be. Am I on the right thing? Oh, I'm still on the ruler. You get up to somewhere around there, give or take. So that should still allow you to move into melee in the next round. Nice.
Oh. Not that anything's gonna hit me. They're gonna eat Yeldan first.
All right, Leva.
Hey, on the bright side, at least none of them
I just-
have the weird thing where they spit poison at you.
Where can I move to?
Basically, since you're running, you can choose where you're gonna end up.
Can I see them from here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. And Jewel is going to get up about here. So the thing is, like, you guys won't actually be able to get an attack unless you're using ranged weapons.
Yeah,
But you
I
can
am.
position yourselves close enough to then attack next round. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now the things are going to attack Yeldan again. First one misses. Unable to get through his defenses. Second one does manage to hit. First, he claws you for 1 point of damage. And then he bites you for
Death by 1,000 cuts.
3 points of damage.
How much life you got left?
Next one scratches you for 1 point of damage.
Is he muted again?
He might be. Next one misses. That's the fourth one. Fifth one misses. Sixth
at
one misses. Seventh one does manage to scratch you for 2 points of damage.
4.
And the seventh one is unable to hit you. All right, Braxon.
Yeah, just barely holding on here.
Why do you think I took the defensive action?
Oh, yeah, it's not much else you could do, really.
Braxon, your turn.
I could have risked taking 7 attacks of opportunity and jump.
Right. How far can
At least
Braxon
it
run
cooks.
up?
You
about
can
here.
you can basically choose where you want to be ready for next round. You can get closer.
All right. So Braxon, when he runs in, he's gonna try and scare the birds by yelling, "Yeah, yeah, yeah!"
Okay.
You're just more chanting.
All right, Lafdul.
Yeah,
Oh no, he's trying
that
to.
sounds like a good idea. Have fun seeing Braxton. Lafdul's now suddenly doing it rather than
He's
shooting.
he's
with
gonna
bow.
try and like make one or two of them think twice about attacking.
80. Actually, I can go quite far.
Well, so basically I mean, you were all off the map. So it's just because you're running, you know, you're deciding where to go, and you can get one ranged weapon attack off.
Well, even from there, when I moved 80.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Might as well shoot them. Might pull
Sorry.
at least one of them off.
I might shoot you down and think I'm on their side.
Well, if you
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Was,
You're gonna
was
get
that
3 of
anything
them.
else?
All right, go ahead and
Regular flight.
flight arrow. All right.
Yeah.
Which one? Let's see. Actually,
Closest. Well, I don't know. Whatever
Yeah, let
one
me
looks
actually-
like the meanest.
let me actually roll to see because okay, that's gonna be
pretty unlikely to hit.
okay. Let me see if it makes its saving throw versus death. it does not. It does not. Not with that kind of roll.
Lafdul's
And
getting his first shot criticals in.
yeah.
Is it gonna be a
Closest one.
sniper shot?
I need to pull up the other charts that I do not have out right now.
All the charts. You need every single chart in the world.
Yeah, that would be.
It needs a
pretty
quick
handy.
reference card.
There's no quick reference card for
You
the
make one
critical
up.
hit charts. They're big,
Is he?
big.
Hubby paste them into a handout and put it onto the Roll20 thing for you to look at whenever you need it.
Wouldn't
That's a
actually
possibility.
make that much difference. Like I said, I mean they're big. They're multiple pages of full page charts. All right. So that is going to be piercing versus animals.
It's in the spells and tactics book, isn't it? Or
That's for spell criticals, which I don't really use because
Oh,
it's more
which one's the
complicated
melee one?
than combat and tactics. All right, so the that is going to be roll another die, actually.
Hey, me.
Yes.
Well, no, D6.
Yeah, another d6.
Triple damage.
Oh,
that
actually, that's right. You are using a short bow, which is a medium weapon, not a large weapon.
Mhm.
So never mind. Disregarding that
Alright.
6. If it had been a longbow, then it would have been different.
Uh-huh.
And that. All right. So your arrow sinks into its head. No, not its head. Its torso. Sorry, misread the.
I was like, if I just headshot one, it's yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of what you did.
Is it? Was it really one shot, one kill?
No, I didn't.
He wouldn't have been rolling the critical hits if he just died.
Yeah.
That
it's-
doesn't mean some of the critical hits does damage to it. So
But let him tell us what it does.
Yeah, I'd looked at the wrong severity, so it would have been different anyway. Okay, that is going to be.
Is it like?
Yeah,
weapon
that's dead.
size?
That's dead. Your arrow takes it right in the torso, pierces its heart, and it just flies off of Yeldan and is dead.
That's one less. He might survive next round.
Now they know that we're here.
And the orcs are going to they basically just move up in a group and start peppering them with arrows.
I thought they had
Please.
spears.
They have both.
They have bows too.
All of them
Bows
using
are easy.
bows?
No, only 4 of them have bows. The other 2 aren't.
They're like
And
casters.
that is going to be.
With an orc carrying around a sling. Orc mage.
Might be
Okay.
a shaman.
2 of them hit. All right.
Or doesn't specify what they hit though.
No, they hit the creatures. I did roll for that. All right. Ockar, your turn.
Okay, so I'm going.
Your wolf can get up in and attack because your wolf is very, very fast.
How far can I get if I'm riding on Wolfpack? How far can I get?
Oh, if you're riding on the wolf, then you can get up to where the rest of everyone else is, and you can't attack. If the wolf was alone because of his movement rate.
Could him alone get up there and
Yeah.
attack?
Yeah, but you just said that you were riding on Wolfpack.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So I'm gonna get all the way up to Jewel.
Okay. And Yeldan, you're being defensive. And now it is time for everyone to roll initiative again.
Gotta- All right, now that everyone's here, yeah, I'm gonna try. If I go down, my own damn fault.
Oh, in that case.
If you go down, it's your own fault. Got it.
I'm not being defensive anymore. Now that you're all here.
Now Braxon's in range, he's rolling slower.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah. I noticed. All those dice
Okay.
rolls.
Yep, I mean, there's suddenly a lot more things facing them. They may not
Morale
actually
check.
want to be here, so, you know. Oh boy, the orcs are slow. All right, and Jewel.
Lafdul's pretty slow.
There we go. All right, Everyone has rolled, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, Leva.
I should be
Am I
12,
fast?
not that. Yeah, I'm 12. I'm not that.
Okay.
You didn't. You need to
I'm
modify your number.
1d10.
Magic missiles. Magic missiles.
All right, hold on a second.
I rolled a 7 plus 5.
Yeah, then you didn't click on your token.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone else's correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
I need you guys to make sure that
My
your
bad.
number correct, updated into the order. Okay, you're casting
Yeah.
magic missile.
Yep. And I want to split them up.
Okay. Your 7th level. Okay, you start to target them,
Wild Surge.
and no, you target the first 4, and you realize that another one is coming out of your fingers for a 5th missile that you can target.
Oh, the fifth.
Nice. Not
So,
complaining.
Which one?
5.
Which one is? Okay, go ahead and roll 5d4 plus 5.
Just one of them's not getting hit.
Oh, my. You know what? Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. You're
Yeah,
gonna just
this
do one
didn't.
at a time.
Just-
This didn't calculate that I split them up.
So this way we'll see which one, what dice. You can just roll 5d4, and we'll add the 1 on manually.
I should say 5d5. 4. Oh. Ooh.
4. Well, it's
Well, actually, it's not that.
Remember the
much
plus
worse
5.
because-
It's only 1 point worse because remember it's plus 5 at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
So first one, which one is the first one going after?
God.
Which one isn't it going after, isn't it?
Well, no, but I need to
Let's-
know. I need to know which ones are taking what damage.
Orders.
So
Okay. Let's start with this one.
okay, that's the first one. That one
That's
takes
number
4.
2.
Okay, that one takes 2.
Number 3.
That one takes 3.
4.
That one takes 3.
And the last one.
Okay, that one takes 2. All right. And Yeldan, did you get both your weapons out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have.
Then you get an attack of opportunity on one of them as it's trying to run away. That's it.
8 plus 2. Because I'm assuming this is my main hand.
Yeah.
First one.
Slice.
Okay, you get a slice across its back as it dashes away, and it's way faster than any of you, so it's just gone. Let's see. The other ones all managed to make their
Morale checks.
morale checks. So, first one is attacking you, and misses. Next one is attacking you, and it does manage to bite you
Uh-oh.
for 3 points of damage.
Ooh.
You
Damn
got
it.
one.
Do you have any health left?
1
It
point.
just as soon as he falls unconscious, each one's getting a bonus to their attack. Though.
Another bite,
Yeah, you fall. You're out.
How much?
5 points of damage.
Ow!
Oh!
-4.
Next
His
one,
AC changes, though, doesn't it, or not?
it does, but they still have a really bad chance to hit. It's just that there's so many of them, so many attacks. Does get a claw off on you for 2 points of damage. And the last one,
-6.
If he hits -10, he's dead, right?
1 more point of damage.
Mm. Well, I was using a scroll cure like wounds, so I don't know.
Well,
Okay, well,
Minus
At least
7.
you're not dodging it anymore.
then you're set to 99. Lafdul, your turn.
I'm using the scroll of Cure Light Winds, but I got to roll the spell failure.
Well, you also need to go up and roll an attack roll to touch him.
Yeah. I got a... Which is going first, the spell failure or the attack roll?
Spell failure. But you're also
You
moving
gotta
up
get
close
the
to him.
Yeah.
You gotta get the spell.
Oh, wait, that's
Oh.
a failure, isn't it?
Oh man, what percentage did you need? Well, I
It's
mean,
5%.
yeah,
It's
that's
literally- that's...
all right.
I
You-
will roll the attack roll regardless, even though it's not going to work. But
Okay, but you also need to move
just
up
to
to him.
say. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but you also still need to move your token up. So, oh my god.
You
Well, it
you
does happen.
chant the words of the spell, but something goes awry and it fails and vanishes from the sheet. Let's see. Jewel.
What is your wisdom, by the way?
Mine's 17.
Oh, so you'll be able to use up to 6 level spells eventually, but not right now.
Well, my character gets old enough. 7th.
Jewel moves up and tries to spear one of these things. Oh, and that is a hit. And that is going to be not that die.
I'm down to 1 Cure Light Winds on that scroll.
She spears one right through the gut, and it is slain. There we go. Braxon.
Okay, Braxton's going to move up, and I try to attack our lunch.
Attack our lunch.
Our lunch.
Is that his nickname now?
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
Looks like chicken without feathers.
Well, flaming longsword cooks it for you.
Ah!
Oh, that's a miss.
That is a miss.
Probably.
least
You
you
swing
held on to your
the
weapon.
flaming blade at one of these, but it squawks at you and just hops away
In defiance.
hops away out of the range of your swipe. Higgimus.
All right. So, can
How
I
many
get
hit
into
die
range of
creatures?
anything there?
Yeah, you can just barely get into range of the one that Braxon hit or tried to.
This
hit.
one here.
Yep.
Okay.
No cleaving then. I was gonna ask if
There's
you
no-
could cleave, but
No, they're not that low hit die. No sweeping.
Oh!
Oh, come on!
You give a mighty swing at this thing with your blade, but
and it gets stuck
it
in a tree.
slips-
It goes over his head backwards, maybe.
well, so
'Cause he
it
was
is
just overhead swing.
it is storming right now. So the hilt is wet and it just slides right out of your hand and flies into the brush.
I was gonna
Great.
ask if it embeds itself into a tree or not.
Ockar, your turn.
Oh, this is going to make it that
I'm
easy for a
going
guy with 20
to
strength.
go here on Wolfpack and will it still be able to attack when I attack?
No.
Okay, then I'm just gonna swing with my sword.
You got your lance out.
Yeah, I just thought of that right now. I just thought of that right now, but that's a bit too late. Thaco 14.
That is a hit.
What you want is a sword like Braxon set, but it has a lance. Oh.
His is a spear, not a lance.
All right,
Oh,
you
yeah, he's got a spear
you
effect.
you swing
Forgot
your
about that.
blade down at one of the things trying to gnaw Yeldan's face, and it doesn't seem like that much of a blow, but it still gives a squawk and flips over end and lands in the ground and does not move.
Do you want to move forward and engage the rest of them? Because I imagine he still has to move after that.
No,
I could.
no.
No?
Besides, the orcs all swarm up around and
Picking them off.
they're gonna finish them off with spears probably and stuff.
Well, we'll see. They could all roll ones.
They
I will-
could. They
That'd be the most
could.
funny thing ever.
First four with the spears. One of them did in fact roll a 1.
I knew it! I
There you
knew
go.
it would happen!
But the two of the others do manage to hit. So that is going to be...
What's Nomish
Yep.
for lunch? Higgimus.
I don't know.
Higgimus doesn't
Sorry,
have...
not Nomish. Goblin.
Alright, the one with the broadsword is swinging. He does hit. And that is going to be... Ooh, nice.
It's like the game wants Yeldan to die.
Certainly came close, let's put it that way.
Apparently I neglected to put hit points in one of these things. I'm not sure
The
which
one
one
that
it
didn't
was.
get hit. The top right-hand corner one.
Yeah, but I didn't... I mean, okay, I think I know which
It
one.
wasn't hit.
Right, lots of them haven't been hit, but I didn't have hit point written down. I did that in between episodes, and I must have forgotten one. Alright, so that is
I thought
going
they all
to
got hit
be-
by magic missile.
Yeah,
Apart from
all
one.
of them, all but one got hit with.
Right, so that one, but, like, it just so happens that that's the one that I had... The one that didn't get hit was the one that I didn't put hit points in for. And finally, Luke Gore is attacking with her battle axe. And that's a hit. And she kills it.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Round.
Let's see. Higgimus gets in a second attack.
No, I don't.
You're
Why
level
not?
7.
You should always get to
I
attack.
threw my sword.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah,
That's that. Yep.
Right.
My mistake.
yeah. Minor details.
Minus 8 now.
All right. Technically, this is round after he got hit. Can I bandage him, or will it not do anything? As in,
You
would
can-
he get 3 hit points rather than the 1?
You can try. But keep in mind that there are little
Oh
things.
yeah, if he might fail. All right, now I'll use an item instead.
You just gotta hope that you go before them and they don't rip him to pieces before they die.
What's it for Kion's ointment?
3.
+3, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't even know what the hit die is on that.
I made the item, the handout available to you, so you should
Alright,
say.
Well, I know where I'm moving once it's my turn.
1d4 +8.
Oh,
5
plus 8. That was
applications.
stable. That's given. That's guaranteed to stabilize.
You get stabilized at 1. Hit point of damage. Cured.
Yeah,
Try
then
not-
he'll stop bleeding out.
Try not to
Alright.
walk over our lunch.
Did he bleed out on his turn or at the beginning of the round?
Beginning
End
of
of
the
round, isn't
End
it?
of round.
Yeah.
That's why I'm at minus 8 now instead of minus 7.
So if they hit you for 2, you're dead.
Anyone else need to roll?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, me.
too, sorry. Levo looks at the amount of people there and thinks, "There's no way. Too many cooks."
So he's not doing anything.
Yep.
Stab at one of them. Get a quarterstaff out or something.
Does he
Oh,
even
I'd
own
like
a
to join in the
quarterstaff?
melee. I know she doesn't have one, but you know she's got plenty of wands. She can go in and whack with one of them. Probably lose at one, but
Hang on. Let's put it in manually. Oh, it's 13 again. Right. That's fine. I don't know what's happening this week, but my character keeps getting deselected.
Your mouse might be double clicking on you by accident.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just a good idea to click and then roll anyway. All right, Ockar.
Yes, I'm first. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to swing at the one that's right there.
All right.
That got 14. I doubt that hits.
That is not a hit. Nope.
But I get another attack at the end of the round if it's still alive, so that's fine.
Yeah, same here.
All right. The Lafdul, you're using Kyoten's ointment.
Can I drag his body over there as well? Not. Or basically out of their clawing range. That's the idea.
You can, but you're not using Kyoten's ointment.
Oh no, I'll use the ointment. Alright.
The thing is, it's like, all right.
So go ahead and roll. All right, 11 hit points. You are still unconscious though.
Yeah, positive now.
Okay. One of the creatures is going to try to flee, so Ockar, making an attack of opportunity.
And the orcs get it too, right?
Hell yeah.
of them do.
I don't know.
Nope. At least it wasn't a 1.
2 hits. That is going to be not much damage, though. So they do nick it, but it manages to dodge between their legs, and it is gone. The other
back
one,
here, experience points!
the other one is going to claw at you again, Yeldan.
Yep.
Does get a hit.
4.
4 points of damage.
I'm negative again.
Well, there goes those wounds.
All right. Jewel is going to come over and stab it with her spear. And that is a hit.
Is it going to be a kill?
Maybe. We'll see. Probably not with that roll. Nope.
Well, Braxon can try and then Higgimus.
Yeah, Braxon's got two attacks this round.
Yep. Braxon, go ahead and
Right.
make your attack.
First time with a flaming sword.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
Higgimus.
what happened there? It rolled a 17 and then it moved on to a 2. Did somebody jog roll 20?
Yes.
You forgot
Yeah.
to kiss the dice before rolling them.
Yes, I kicked
Yeah.
your table.
Yeah.
It did that.
Yeah, it was Ockar. It was all his fault. He kicked the table. So, Higgimus?
Trying to figure out what I need to roll.
Oh,
Or
okay.
what my thing was.
What were you doing?
Roll my mace.
Oh, you
Is that
hit!
hit?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a hit.
You need to get weapon train. You need to actually get trained in that mace.
What's this?
He is, I think, at this
D6
point.
plus 9.
Yeah, this
Yep.
is where Higgimus is tenderizing our lunch for us.
Tenderizing.
Yeah.
All right, you bring the mace head down on this small feathery creature.
I thought it was featherless.
No, it's feathered.
Oh.
I said they were bird-like. The mace head just completely obliterates its torso, crushes it to pulp.
Once the fighting's over, I'm placing my hand onto Yeldan, and I am channeling divine energy into him using lay on hands to heal him by 12.
All right.
I was gonna use her healing as well, proficiency as well.
Is that
Straight after.
is that a success? Raffle?
It's yeah.
Okay.
I need 16.
1d3.
I'm gonna look for my sword.
Braxon says to Higgimus, "Hey, careful, mate. That's our lunch you're squashing."
You got plenty of others to eat
It's
there.
2 more hit points. as well.
All right.
I don't know why you guys like that stuff anyway.
I'm at 13 now.
Yep, that's
Alright,
14
I'm
hit
rolling
points.
for my arrow that I shot. And
Nope.
now. Well, it was a critical. It kind of destroyed on impact.
So Yeldan saved.
Yep, Yeldan,
Wow.
you do wake up, but you are in bad shape. You
Looks
do
like
need
I'm-
Yep.
do need
I'm
rest.
gonna-
I'll
I'm gonna-
scout out.
You
I'm
can
gonna place Yeldan on the back of the wolf so he can rest.
All right, you can move, so that's not an issue there.
I'm just gonna drink that temporary healing potion now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should have drank that beforehand. I mentioned.
I roll my eyes as like, uh-huh.
I think that was more of a a player comment rather than a character comment. Okay. It is still storming. The orcs do collect the bodies that are intact enough.
Like the one that I
Basically-
barely hit and killed.
Yeah, they're pretty large. I mean, they're quite a bit larger than chickens. They're
Sure.
more like turkey size.
I'm sure Higgimus is carrying like 2. If they convince him to do it.
Oh.
They don't ask Higgimus to carry any.
No, they're tiny little things. I'll just carry them by the neck.
The orcs got this. They're strong.
All right,
Okay,
so
then.
I keep my
do you guys just want to continue on, or do you want to?
Yeah, I will be ranging ahead.
Yeah, we'll continue on, and eventually we'll find a place. But
Why do we need to range ahead?
I don't
Don't.
know.
So that we can find
If you
monsters that
don't
eat
want me
us.
to, I will not do it. I thought we had to. That was all.
I don't think it's a requirement. I think it's just something we'll have to like doing.
Yeldan.
You
No.
could send
No.
you could send the orcs on ahead if they get eaten. We've got less people to feed on the ship.
Let's just
We could
keep
send-
moving.
We could
I
send
know.
Wolf and Tayan ahead.
No,
There's no need
Tayan hasn't
for-
had any action this adventure.
because
Yeah.
he's a tiny little familiar that probably doesn't
Doesn't-
want to get killed.
and has a chance of killing Lover if he dies.
Yeah. That's like one of the things you don't want killed.
Okay.
Oh, -1 con, isn't it? If it dies.
So you guys continue on the journey. Hey, Braxon, are you still injured?
Yeah.
Gain another hit point.
Woo.
After about an hour, the storm does abate, and you just have a strong breeze blowing through the trees for the rest of the trip. After a few hours, though, Lafdul, you do come upon a ridge, and getting to the top, you see that the other side, there are a number of large four-legged beasts, scaled beasts with large plates down their back. They're just browsing the leaves.
I just mentioned it back to the party.
Let's
the,
leave them alone.
the orcs recommend
Alright.
giving them a very wide berth.
Yeah, let's listen to the orcs. They've lived here longer than us.
I'd love a chance to study the wildlife.
We can do that when you're not.
You did, up
yeah.
close. They
Uh-huh.
study you more to the point now.
Yeah, you already did that. They tried to eat you. So let's just ignore them and try to go around them or something and give them a wide berth and keep going.
Okay.
Have you not
Brave,
heard?
paladin.
Whatever does not eat me makes me stronger.
Or maybe it's eating you slowly.
After another hour or so, you guys have basically expended your energy for the day. It's time to set up camp.
I
bed
will
down.
use. I will also fly up to see that we're on track using Mount South.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah, you are
And
right
if
on
there's
track.
any potential campsites, etc., let them know.
The orcs, at about the time that it's time to camp, the orcs spread out and identify a campsite
All right,
while
that's
you're
fine.
up in the air checking
Okay.
the direction.
Is Braxon going to be okay doing a guard shift tonight?
Yeldan will not be, however.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
Yeldan nearly died.
Um,
So we might all have to do a bit longer.
Lafdul, are you you have your
I
campsite spell?
Yeah, I've got my crate campsite spell.
Okay.
I was gonna ask. Yeldan usually took the last shift, so
You need all
I need
you need
to
all
get
the
spells
rest.
back, so I need
Okay.
the rest. So
Well,
Yeah, I
Ockar,
did.
I guess Ockar could just wake up again and take the last shift. I mean, it's not like he needs all 8 hours.
I mean, the orcs also keep watch.
Oh,
Mm.
right, the orcs can handle it.
Okay. As you are bedding down and setting up the camp, you did cast the create campsite spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got. They'll use it with my create food and water for refreshing waters.
There is a low rumbling sound, and this is about, like, just as everyone's getting ready to go to sleep. And Lafdul, you see the exact same creatures that you saw before. At least you think they're the same ones. They pass pretty close to the camp, just like outside the firelight, and they seem to, give you no heed. But the orcs are nervous, and they're readying their weapons, but not making any moves.
I'll have my sword ready, but I'm just gonna wait and see what happens.
I would go over to Yeldan and say, what would scare off a load of animals like that?
Don't bother them. If
That
they don't
big?
bother us, we won't bother them.
Yeah, I know,
That
but
big?
what?
Not
You
much.
might have an idea.
Not much. Basically, creatures that big, you'd need the predator of the creature that's that big, which is probably even bigger, would scare it off.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what my idea spell was based on loud noises might attract something. And I'm figuring that's what it is.
Yeldan, you also notice that they seem pretty defensive creatures, so you're not sure that scaring them off would be all that likely, even for a predator. They seem like the type to try and defend themselves initially, at least. The orcs say to you, Higgimus.
And do the back of the tails have ridges on the back on them?
There are spikes on the end of their tails, yes.
Yeah. And I'll point at those spikes as and they're not entirely defenseless either.
What now?
Do they shoot those
Higgimus,
spikes?
the orcs say to you that despite them being, eaters of plants, they have been known to be very aggressive and territorial. These ones seem to not be at the moment, but you never know, and that's why they're ready and prepared.
All right, I'll prepare my stuff too.
And they say that their recommendation, should they get aggressive, is to run like hell.
Okay.
Not to fire them.
Yeldan's like, they don't look like they can climb trees. I should be safe in my hammock.
Yeah, they could probably knock down the tree with their tails.
No, they just... Yeah. Well, they're not predators. They don't actually
Do they
hunt.
spook easy?
The orcs say that they do not.
They do not.
Yeah.
These are the same things we fought earlier, a little bit.
No, you did not fight these. These are the things that Lafdul saw earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And told us we should not get near.
They're probably.
I mean,
As long as we, most of the time, it's since the Yeldan's not knowing what they are from what the orcs are saying, unless Higgimus.
I ask Higgimus, can you ask the orcs, can they see in the dark? Is that would I know this, or would I have to ask?
Are you asking if the orcs see in the dark, or if the animals?
Yeah,
see in the
if
dark?
they can see in the dark, because I was thinking that we could just get some ropes in the trees, and they can just have a higher vantage point if they can see out.
Higgimus, are you going to ask that?
Sure.
Okay. The orcs can indeed see in the dark, but not terribly far.
Would any of them want to go up in the trees? I mean, we got ropes and stuff.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Got a ladder. Looks at Braxon's.
Okay. If you guys are just gonna, hope that they pass, not take any other actions.
Well, if we've got to rest anyway, if they're not coming towards us, we might as well just keep an eye on them and leave them. And then if they're going left or right, then we just walk behind them and go the other way.
You've already camped.
I've got some.
You've already camped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
But
got
when
some
we want to
caltrops.
move in the morning.
Well, I'm asking right now. You guys just gonna? You're not doing anything. You're gonna just like try and be calm and hope that they
Yeah.
pass. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Oh.
this is where.
Oh.
How far away are they from us?
Hang
Right
on.
now they're about 30, 40 feet.
Braxton, please don't try anything.
What
Use
do you
like
think?
what you-
You haven't heard
Okay.
what he's going to say there.
Yes,
Yeah.
Braxton.
Not all of my ideas are crazy.
He's got a page from the book. that
90%
wasn't
of them are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in my pocket.
Is it?
Hold on. Let him ask his thing. Come on.
destroyed. Clearly, the party
If-
wants to guess.
Yeah. If we have ropes, we could tie ropes between the trees so that if the creatures come running at us, they stumble over the ropes.
How big were those creatures there?
So their tails are pretty high in the air, but their backs go up to, not including the big spiky plates on the back. They go up to about 8 feet tall, so they're about as high as Higgimus, and they're pretty long. And in terms of total bulk, you would say that they're bigger than the large, gross thing that you fought right after the crown base was destroyed.
Maybe we should back off them.
Yeah,
We already
I don't
set up
think
camp.
ropes would
I mean, they're right now. They seem to be passing by the camp, kind of slowly, browsing on the leaves and stuff like that.
Okay, I got a few questions.
Mhm.
Question: because of animal empathy, can I tell if they're indifferent right now?
They do appear to be indifferent. Yes.
Okay, on the attitude chart. I'm thinking I could try to animal empathy them to friendly if they're indifferent,
That's up to you.
but
Lafdul shrugs. You make friends with animals? Lafdul says, yeah, I only do that with magic.
uh-huh.
So how are you going to do it? You're going to sweet talk them? Lafdul's like, wants to get in on the no.
I mean, do you want to, or do you?
Yeah, they get a saving throw at -2.
If they're going in our direction, we could ride them home.
And what happens if they make their saving throw?
Let me see. If it fails,
Doesn't it go in the opposite direction?
it becomes either cautious or friendly and behaves accordingly. I think if it succeeds, it becomes cautious. If it, a suspicious, guarded, nervous, ready to defend itself if attacked, or will go. So if there's like a chart.
Yeah.
That goes frightened, friendly, indifferent, cautious, threatening, hostile.
So cautious. It's less likely to attack us if they're cautious rather than indifferent.
Indifferent means they're bored or unimpressed, oblivious to stranger.
So, does it say what kind of saving throw?
If the
Type.
versus rods.
Okay. And you're gonna do this?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Alright.
Because rest of my party seems to be worried, so.
And then we
-2
died.
because I'm level 6.
Okay. As you approach what you think is the lead member of the group, there's a total of 5 of them, making soothing sounds. It does kind of fix you with a look and opens its mouth and lets out a kind of a loud, blaring honk that you would interpret as a warning.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, okay, back off, and be like, nope, not gonna do that again. So just being cautious right now. They're guarded and nervous. So.
Yeah, they're looking over towards in your direction more.
If we don't attack them, they won't attack us.
You're gonna let them go? Just keep to yourself. Okay. It takes about an hour before they decide to move on, finish up what they're eating in the area and move on. But then they do so, and the orcs in particular kind of give a visible sigh of relief, and like they were definitely worried.
Were they eating berries?
No, they were not eating berries. You have not seen any berries here.
I was like, bad berry, bad berry. Would that be evil?
No, not evil. But that's not nice.
It makes the odds more favorable. They decide to come after us. I know. It's just something I was thinking about as well.
All right, so you guys bed down. You can memorize any spells. Everyone who is injured gains a hit point. Braxon, you will gain 3 more. In addition to that one, so 4 total.
Woohoo.
Okay, and then in the morning, anything that you guys want to do in the morning?
I am doing temporary healing. I'm doing 3 more temporary healing potions.
Okay.
So that goes up to the total of my 5 flasks that I've got. So another one back to Yeldan. I'll keep 1 and Higgimus. Was it Higgimus or Ockar? I know one of you. I think it was Ockar that didn't have one.
Just decide.
Was it Ockar or Higgimus?
I have one.
Or was it Braxon?
Braxon has one.
Braxon and Ockar have one. Higgimus doesn't have one.
Braxon has one.
Higgimus?
What?
You don't have a temporary healing potion, do you? Alright.
I don't think so.
Write it down on your sheet.
Okay.
Last 5 days.
Okay. Anything else that you guys want to do before you set off the next day?
Hang on. I've got
Strength. Strength on Ockar.
Okay.
I have Cure Light
And
Wounds.
I'm going to use lay on hands on myself to boost myself back up to 39 HP.
Okay.
And I think it's been a week, so I could... No, I haven't memorized it. Forget it.
Oh yeah, if you cast strength on me, what strength am I at?
Was that Ockar that you're casting it on?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, let's see if we get a fireball instead.
Oh god, no! No!
Could be
Well,
falling in
that's
love
the
or something.
risk. Ockar, that's the risk.
Okay, so you're 16 right now, so that's going to be...
16?
That's my strength
No,
score.
you're at
normally.
16 right now. I'm calculating it out.
Yeah, I need to
1860.
use Contact to empower.
Oh, that's a... Okay,
That's a big one.
that's a big one.
What did I miss?
All right, so you will get...
1860, that means that my hit probability goes up by 2, and I do 2 more damage, and
3 more damage.
with that, yeah.
Plus
I'm
3 to
pretty
hit, plus
light-
3 to damage. Oh, you're right. 2
Yeah.
more than you were doing before, right? Sorry.
Yeah, 2 more than I'm doing before, 2 more when it comes to hitting, and I am no longer lightly encumbered.
Okay. All right. So you guys, anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to use various Cure Light Wounds on people.
Okay. Who are you healing?
Hang on, I can't tell how much life people on. People move away slightly that are injured.
I'm
Right,
at...
Yeldan. I'm
I'm
doing
at-
Yeldan first.
Yeah, I'm at...
As long as I
39.
can see a character.
Yeah, you can see.
I'll also do another one on him. Get to level. This is on your wolf, actually. Okay.
Which one?
On your wolf.
Brax.
So that's a
Brax.
4 on the wolf?
Yeah. And my last Cure Light Wounds will be on leather. For 1. That's
That's
like
quite a bit for leather.
10% leather or something.
Okay. You guys good to go continue the journey?
Braxton wants to climb up a tree and have a look. Look around.
Okay, you climb up a tree, and it's very dark.
Yeah, you can't see very far.
You can see in the direction that you have been heading. There's looks like there's a big empty space in the trees and occasional glints that you would guess is the moonlight on the water.
I honestly
Right.
hope that getting back to the ship is going to be faster than getting to the crown ship was.
Yeah, maybe. All right. There is no wind at this time. But yes, Yeldan?
No, I was saying thank you.
Oh, okay.
Lafdul,
All right.
because
sorry.
I was AFK there for a bit.
I just want to see the sun again.
All right. Anything else that anyone wants to do before you set off?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeldan's gonna be doing his thing, because
All right. You set off again.
What's the weather like?
Right now there's no wind at all and just very few sparse clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Totally wasted memorizing those spells.
what?
What?
I was mumbling to myself intentionally. No, I memorized Aura of Comfort. So.
Oh, okay. Well, keep it memorized. You never know when something will happen.
yeah, it could spontaneously rain again.
About halfway through the trip, Braxon, you gain another hit point, and a breeze picks up.
Make sure I keep note of what direction it's coming from.
Okay.
So I can keep an eye downwind from us. Make sure nothing's coming up from that direction.
It's a pretty uneventful trip, and in fact, so uneventful that you finally get a good day's worth of travel in, and find another campsite. And
Well,
set up
that's
camp.
great.
Yep, no encounters. All right.
Ah,
Anything that you guys want to do? I'm assuming that you're casting create campsite again.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm using Create Campsite and Freedom Water until we're back on the ship every night.
Okay. Anything else that you guys want to do before bedding down?
Is it particularly cold at night? Because I'm using Aura of Comfort when I sleep.
It's not, no. But I mean, the whole world is kind of humid, and I mean, like, there is no night. Like all the time is it's the same. So
No, I'm gonna cast on myself.
okay. I mean, it's pretty hot and humid and sticky all the time. So
Braxon says to Yeldan, we've encountered a few monsters, including those ones that drop out of the trees. Maybe we should do a sweep of the area.
It hasn't been an issue yet.
as long as we stay together and we're careful, we should be fine.
Well, we might be sitting below a drop bear nest.
Drop bears aren't a thing.
No, we're not. Those weren't bears, those were monkeys.
I know.
Now, drop owl bears are probably a thing.
Yeah.
okay. So the night is fairly uneventful, although the winds do pick up tremendously, and for most of the night, there's basically gale force winds blowing through. But the campsite that you've chosen and the create campsite are protecting you well enough. It does not
Does that
rain,
not-
though.
Did that knock Yeldan out of his hammock?
He probably
This
would
is
have
a camping hammock.
moved into one of the tents.
But yeah, probably if the winds are that bad.
It's gale force winds.
I don't think my Aura of Comfort really does anything. It only says against rain, snow, and hail.
I believe it alters your
Yeah,
temperature
it does
too.
temperature.
Yeah.
If I mean it gets a little bit chilly or something. Oh.
Well, I mean, it keeps you comfortable if it's hot and sticky, and it's hot and
Yeah.
sticky.
Mhm.
Yep, because it's jungle-like climate.
You're the only one of us that'll smell nice once we're done here.
Okay. The gale lets up about the time that it's when it's time to wake up the next day. However, Anything else that you guys want to do in the morning?
I can actually have different spells for a change. Oh my god.
Braxon wants to gain a hit point.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna be using contact empire because that's run out.
Okay, so everyone gains another hit point, of course.
Everyone's got to
and
remove day
I
after
don't.
patience.
I don't really have anything to do.
Braxon, you gain 4 more hit points in total.
Yeah.
Damn, that positive vitality is really helping him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
apart from when it made
other than the
explode.
fact that it caused him to explode.
Yes, but he didn't die from it. So it's a
No.
net positive.
Close.
It's kind of close.
I
It was
cast
kinda
strength again, and for a change, I cast it on Braxon.
close. Okay.
Okay, so I don't have strength today.
Braxon says,
But-
I knew I shouldn't have bought that other potion from Zamfir.
Okay,
You're blaming
and
the explosion on him. Got it.
I'm just kidding.
Braxon, you will be at 1820 strength, which will grant you, instead of what you currently have, +1 to hit, +3 to damage.
Oh, hang on.
You don't need to actually write that down. Just I mean,
Okay.
you could write that down if you've got like a note card or something like that. Just make
Yeah.
that note. You don't need to actually modify your character sheet because it's
18,
temporary.
10 strength or 20?
1820.
20. It was 10 before. Last time.
It's variable every time you get the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Which is plus what to hit? I know you're
+1
going
to
to roll
hit,
it.
+3 to damage.
Oh, right. Okay.
If she was any other type of spellcaster other than wild, it would be the same.
You know what?
No,
Lafdul's
no,
gonna have
it's-
some
it's-
fun spells while he's traveling now.
The spell
Much more fun this
grants to warriors 1d8 points of strength. Yeldan. So it's variable every time it's cast.
Mm-hmm.
But the casting is much more fun as a mage.
Disappointed I have not gotten any wild surges in a while.
Well, yeah, the worst one we've gotten is a gate to another plane of existence.
I know, and all I summoned was a Quasit, and as great as the Quasit was, it could have been a Marlith or something, and that would have been even greater.
You mean a party wipe. Anything else probably would have been a party wipe.
That would have been fun.
Next time it should be the party that moves through the gate.
So the wind completely dies off by the morning, and you get going again.
I am gonna cast a few spells.
Oh,
during
okay.
the trip, just casually.
What are you casting?
I'm casting No Alignment.
Okay, on whom?
One of the orcs.
I'll pick the orc. You got
Leader. the one that
Lucor the
speaks.
leader. Okay. And what's the saving throw for that spell?
Yeah. Same for negates it.
You cannot tell her alignment.
Yeah. This spell's so
is it-
reliable. I also have.
Does it have
hang
a
on.
duration, or is it just one time on one person?
Give me a sec. I haven't brought it up on my screen.
Because for some reason
Yeah,
I thought
just-
you could scan, but I might be mixing it up with a different.
No, that's detect either one creature or object. The duration of turn. Yeah.
The only
Wait,
person able to detect evil intent is
Yeah, no, it
me.
fails. Basically.
Okay. Fair enough.
No
Uh,
fails? Probably.
There was another spell.
Plus watchfulness?
No. I'm not actually bothering with that.
Damn.
It was mind read.
Okay.
Just casually seeing if I can get any thoughts from anyone. Anyone and everyone now.
Do you have to share a language with the person?
Yeah. Yeah, the identity may be couched in the creature's own language.
You get a lot of
Or in a-
orcish thoughts from Lucor, Greenock, and
It's a 20%
the others.
chance of revealing the character class. And I would also be doing that on Duel,
Duel.
casually.
Okay, Lucor is a fighter. Greenock is a priest.
Only 20%.
Oh, 20% chance? I don't care about. I don't
they're
care
only
about you knowing that.
NPCs.
I mean, you kind of figured them out anyway.
And in Ockar's mind, you hear him mentally singing Norse songs in his head about Tyr.
Go on, I got on a 20% on Jewel.
Well,
I reckon she's got an item up front. So,
You
that's
are
my
not-
research.
You are not able to pick up any thoughts or anything from Jewel.
Nothing.
while Lafdul is walking around looking weirdly at people, Lema goes around and casts They're Not There on his tent.
I don't have a tent.
What do you have?
We all use
I-
Higgimus's tent.
Yeah.
We've all been using Higgimus's tent.
Except for you're using Jewel's tent, Leva.
Okay.
You and Jewel share a tent, and then all the guys are in Higgimus's tent.
You could cast it on Yeldan's hammock.
Well, I imagine that Lafdul has a bedroll.
No. I want. I cast it on Lafdul's bedroll in that case.
Is this? I mean, this is in the morning.
Yes.
Okay.
While Lafdul is walking around looking weirdly at people, trying to
I've
figure out
had
their
mind
alignment and
read.
stuff.
I might have picked this up, her intentions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
but
cast my spell before.
you don't notice here the
Well,
Norse.
Leva just acts on the spur of the moment. She sees you walking around. She says, "Huh? I bet you he's in the bed. He's off to do stuff, to play tricks on people. Let's see whether I can do something."
Yes.
Lafdul's a bit preoccupied with the Norse songs.
Lafdul's trying to block that out of his mind.
Oh, actually, better his backpack as he's walking around.
You know what? I'd be incredibly disappointed in you if you
I'm
did
not
that on
sure-
my couch.
Do you actually carry a backpack anymore? I mean, you basically
I
have.
do.
Okay, you do.
Yeah,
All right.
because anything, my backpack would just suddenly disappear with it.
All right.
It's
Well,
not for certain that it would disappear. You see, it's only sometimes.
Would he be lighter?
And it might
then?
not disappear for him. It would disappear could disappear for other people though.
all right.
He's, I don't suppose he's walking around the camp with his backpack on.
So you're casting this on his backpack.
Yep.
Okay.
It's 1 turn per level.
Is it? It says 1 to 6 turns.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong spell. Sorry. Yes, 1 to 6 turns.
Okay. So there we go.
Does my back get a saving throw?
Nope.
Yeah, if I'm wearing it,
Are you wearing it?
probably. I'm a thief. I keep my stuff on me.
Yeah, but you're walking around trying to spy on people. Are you really going to do that with a backpack on?
Well, I assumed we were actually traveling when I cast that because I would have the opportunity to cast it then.
This is all before you actually set off. This is what I was asking about.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
So
I would have done it during the rounds, I guess then.
I mean, there, you guys need to memorize spells and stuff, and stuff like that, and then there's eating breakfast and everything. So, all right. So, Leva, you cast They're Not There on his backpack, and the backpack vanishes for you. It's
Does all
there
this-
for
I've
Lafdul,
got a
you don't
plus
notice.
3 to my saving throw against mind spells.
It's
if
not a
that's
saving.
mind
This
spell.
this is being
Ah.
cast on objects. Lafdul, you don't actually notice anything in that first minute,
Oh, the first minute.
and Ockar doesn't notice anything in the first minute. Yeldan, whatever you're doing, you notice that Lafdul's backpack suddenly vanishes from existence.
Like what the? What? Did I see Levo just cast a spell?
I don't know.
Nah.
And Higgimus, you don't notice anything.
Okay.
Braxon, you see that Lafdul's backpack vanishes from existence.
Okay, I
Braxon
think
goes,
I know. I saw Levo
"Oh."
cast a spell.
Well,
There we go.
hang on.
What's up now? Do you?
Braxton's going to go over and slap Yeldan on the back. Lafdul on the back.
Lafdul's going to object. Like, what?
He's patting him on the back. Your bag's gone.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has. Can't you feel me tapping you on the back?
No.
It was on the ground.
I've-
He wasn't wearing it.
All right.
His
was
backpack's
on the
right over
ground.
there.
Alright,
I say as I pointed where
Sorry.
the spot is.
Yeah, and I would go over and pick up my backpack. That's there for me.
I'm
So Braxon, you go and see.
Yeldan's keeping it in because that's what I rolled. I rolled a wisdom check.
Braxon, you see Lafdul go over and mime out picking up nothing, and I don't know, what were you just picking it up to show him, Lafdul?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's like motioning, you know, like as it's like he's holding something, and shaking it at you, but you know,
What are
it's
you
like
doing?
right here, and
Lafdul's
he's not
gonna
holding
get out
anything.
his whetstone and start sharpening his sword to prove it.
What are you doing? You're just rubbing your hand on a sword.
What? He's...
No,
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 I'm
So-
using my whetstone.
So
whetstone would've
Braxon,
appeared out of nowhere because...
the interesting thing is like, you know, you're pretty sure that you've seen people, you know, like traveling performers do these types of performances where they pretend to be, you know, doing something or being in a room, you know, with non-existent walls. It's really odd. You had no idea that Lafdul had any interest in this.
Here's a question. Would he
Braxton,
pull-
the backpack's right there. It's in his hands. I can see it.
Lafdul,
question.
Lafdul, suddenly your backpack and your whetstone are no longer there for you. And
Lafdul goes into a mad panic.
Braxon,
What?
yeah, they just vanished from existence. They still don't exist for you, Braxon.
Lafdul's now accusing the orcs. He's literally going over and accusing them.
No, it's...
Well, look,
he's got no idea.
Wait,
Yeldan's laughing
wait.
his head off at this point.
Wait,
Lafdul's got
wait.
no idea. He's going to accuse the orcs, and that's
Lafdul,
The orcs are very
wait.
confused. The orcs are very confused, and they have no idea what you're saying because
Lafdul,
some of them
Lafdul.
see it vanish, and some of them see it still there.
Lafdul, wait.
What's going on?
Yeldan's,
I mean-
Yeldan's laughing. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that it was one of us who did this. I say as I look over at Leva.
So, Higgimus, you saw the backpack was there for you, right? You didn't notice
Yes.
anything, right? No, Higgimus.
I didn't notice anything. No.
Right. Okay. So the backpack was there. You see Lafdul pull out his whetstone and start sharpening one of his blades, and then all of a sudden the whetstone just drops out of his hand onto the ground, and he starts getting agitated about it not being there anymore, and he goes over to confront the orcs, who are also very confused.
I'm going to go over to Leva and say, "Dispel what you did."
Leva looks innocently and goes, "What?"
I'm pretty sure it was you, and I'm pretty sure that Yeldan figured it out because look at him laughing. He wouldn't be laughing if it was something else.
I say, hold up. What is going on here?
I think Leva cast.
Lafdul, your whetstone is back on the ground.
Lafdul's going to scratch his head.
I'm going to turn to Higgimus. And I'm
Braxon,
going to tell him. I
you can
think
see
that,
it. You can see the backpack and the whetstone now. They just suddenly pop into view for you.
Oh, Braxon picks them up and says, "Hey, they're here. They're here. They've come back."
The backpack's in Lafdul's hand, though.
All right, what's going on?
They
I'm
still
going to-
exist for you, Higgimus.
I
gonna-
know. I'm saying this to the rest of the party. What
okay,
is going on?
I'm trying to say it. I'm saying I'm pretty sure Leva cast a spell to trick Lafdul. And everybody else into thinking his bag suddenly vanished.
Would I ever
Okay.
do anything like that?
Yeah, why would Leva ever do anything like that? He goes over and gives it a squinty eye.
She blinks back at him and goes, "What?"
Because he's a
Something
wild
wrong?
mage. Because he's a wild mage, and wild mages tend to do random things at times when they get the idea in their head.
Braxon, the
Oh.
backpack and whetstone disappear for you again.
Out of my hands.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Leva, dispel whatever you did so he
Lafdul gets
can,
the
so we can stop
serious
freaking out.
temptation to cast continual fairy fire on Leva. He's really resisting the urge.
Leva,
I
please
say,
just
all
dispel
right,
it.
whatever is doing this stuff, stop it now.
I
Nobody's
think she
doing
has
anything.
Leva, just dispel the magic. I'm pretty sure it's you.
I don't
Um,
think she can.
Jewel,
Even if it
Lafdul
was me, I
would
can't.
shrug and say it could be Jewel as well. She uses magic.
Jewel intones some words, and suddenly the backpack and whetstone are there for all of you, including the orcs. She has a
Is she
smirk on her
laughing?
face too.
Yeah,
Okay,
But
maybe I
she
shouldn't know, right?
she turns to you the rest of you, and with a big grin on her face says, "Fixed it."
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Higgimus will turn to everybody and says, "Whoever was doing that, stop it. All right, not in places like this, especially with present company. Come on." And then he'll do whatever it is that we're doing to get ready to go, or that sort of thing.
Okay.
Oh, I had a good laugh.
Braxon says that was quite clever.
I
I
only
think
got
that-
tipped off because Yeldan started laughing like crazy. If I knew if it was anything serious, he wouldn't be laughing.
All right.
Lafdul
So
uses speak with animals with Ockar's wolf, and he tries to convince Ockar's wolf to eat Tam.
No.
No one else realizes this though.
I don't know. Yeldan
Oh,
has
jeez.
animals.
the wolf tells you that
I know the wolf's not going to do it, but I'm just playing this out.
such creatures are not very filling or very tasty.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lafdul tries to convince it, saying, you know.
Come on, guys, let's get
Yeldan looks
going.
at him like, really? Because Yeldan could...
Lafdul's howling at a wolf, basically.
Yeah, Yeldan knows what's up. He's seen you do it before. Use that spell before.
Lafdul's making small talk with the wolf about his master. And he's basically saying, hey, he's not such a good person, this Ockar. I don't know what you see in him.
At that comment, the wolf begins growling, and you hear him say, "You take that back."
Lafdul
I wouldn't
shrugs.
do that if I were you, says Yeldan. He didn't know what you said, but he
I
could
mean, we're
tell.
connected.
Yeah,
How the
so-
hell did
so
we
all
get
of you-
into this whole party squabble stuff?
All of you do
Yeah.
hear the wolf growling at Lafdul.
I'm gonna say, Lafdul, whatever you're saying to the wolf, stop it, or else it's gonna bite you in the face, and I probably won't stop
I
it.
was only being honest.
Braxon's gonna go over and pat Behemoth on the back and go, "Hey, what's up, buddy?"
Do I understand that? Just out of curiosity.
It is in
Understand what?
common.
See if the interaction between Braxon and the wolf.
I mean, it doesn't
Bra-
stop you from knowing your own
Braxon's-
language. Oh, your own
Braxon's talking
languages.
to Behemoth in common.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just wondering if the wolf can understand.
The
Or reacts to him.
The wolf can understand sentiments and stuff like that. So, I mean, he's just growling at you right now.
I'm like,
I think we know which party member the wolf hates more than Leva.
11. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't my problem first time.
I know that, but still. So, can we get going?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna be like,
I'm
gonna-
waiting for you
"Alright,
guys.
Let's get going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And
good.
Yeldan's gonna
Alright.
I'm just
set up
using
and
up
start
spells
scouting.
to fill the time, I guess.
All right.
I
mean,
had chances to use fun spells for a change, you know, not just like all curing the party. And
We could have had encounters and gained XP, but instead we did spells.
all right.
Mind
You
you might get some XP.
you take care of the campsite and get going again. A light breeze picks up about halfway through the trip, and you do find yourself crossing paths with the large reptilian creatures again. You guys gonna keep your distance? The orcs seem to want to do
Yes.
that. Okay.
Yes, we're keeping our distance. We don't want to mess with them.
Is there a way to go to the left or right of them?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, that's
just
what
in a
we've
they're
been
in a
doing,
group
we're circling around.
browsing some local plants. You can easily circle around one side or the other.
I would circle around from them, so they are down upwind from us.
Okay.
Whatever direction that they don't catch our scent.
And that's fine. You're able to do that and give them a wide berth. And other than that, that day is pretty uneventful as well. Anything that you guys want to do when you set up camp?
Is everyone at full hit points apart from me? Oh, Yeldan's
Not quite, but
I'm
I'm
at
close.
I'm at 40 out of 42.
How about if anyone wants healing, just say so.
Yeah, I got 2 cure light wounds. If you want something, say something. Otherwise, I'm gonna use one on.
Give a healing to the wolf.
Alright. The wolf gets healing.
That'll make it like you a bit better.
Alright, 2 more hit points for the wolf. Anyone else that you want to cast that other one on, you said? You had 2?
I'll cast it on Yeldan.
Oh, okay.
For another 2. Healing's not very strong today.
Alright, everyone gains 1 more overnight. And Braxon, for the night and the previous day, you get an additional 6.
6?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think Braxton may be maxed out now.
Yeah.
I'm 2 away from max, though. I'm good.
Yeah, Braxton's maxed out. Hang on,
Okay.
let me-
You have not needed to eat or drink at all these last days. Whether you did or not is up to you, but you have not felt the need at all as well, Braxon.
Braxton won't drink or eat if he doesn't need to.
Okay.
Remember to start doing that again once the poster runs out.
Hmm.
All right.
Randomly got fireworks going off.
Anything else that you guys want to do before settling in for the night?
Not really.
Okay. What about in the morning? Anyone want to do anything?
I don't have it. No.
Strength.
Strength.
Braxon.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's fine. I got a strength potion if I really need it.
I'm still doing the usual crate campsite, crate food and water.
Yeah, I figured.
I think people's healing potions are like on 1 day left. I think it was on Yeldan
2
and
days
Ockar.
left.
So
You made it for 5 days. We've only been traveling for
Yeah.
3, I believe.
All right.
I need to reload.
Braxon-
Roll 20.
Braxon, you're up to 17 strength today.
17. Okay.
Only rolled a 1.
Just reloading roll 20 because it's being a bit weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it did that to me earlier.
I'm casting no alignment again on the other orcs that's wearing armor. The one that's wearing the chain armor.
Okay, that is going to be... Nope, you're not able to detect his alignment.
Tell you what,
I
this feels
cast
worthless
Omen.
to me.
Well,
I cast Omen.
part of it is that I've been rolling
I know
really
it's
high.
I know they're passing the savers, but
I mean,
an
their saving
in-character
throws are not
thing-
great, but... all right, so Omen... The Omen reveals that there's some potential for danger in the coming days.
I passed that on to the rest of the group. It's not as bad as normal.
What's
Well,
the
that's
weather
good. 2 or 3.
like?
What's
What's
the
the weather
question?
like?
The weather, right. So overnight,
Dictate.
it's just there's been a steady wind blowing through, not particularly strong. Makes it a bit more comfortable, and it continues through the day.
Hmm.
Let's get going, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeldan's done
I
big-
also I'm not gonna empty out the potion. I checked the decanters. It's been like a week. I'm just seeing if it's filling up.
Yeah, it's full.
Yeah. I have to empty
How
that
many
out at some
layers?
point. I assume
Um,
it's 3
it's
still.
yeah, it still has 3.
Okay.
Okay. So
I
you
do have 3 vials.
That's
Well,
up
I've
to
got 2
Anyways.
vials and 1 leather flask, but yeah.
Anyways, let's.
You-
Well,
you
I
could
mean, no,
always
I mean,
ask
it's up
you-
to you. Do you want to do something with it, or do you want to leave it? Leave it alone.
No, I'll empty it out, but I'll add it after the game session.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay.
You could always ask the orcs whether they have containers like vials and stuff.
No, I've got a leather flask and 2 metal things. That's my last containers for now.
Okay.
I got the containers I used the growth potion in.
We have Braxon's
Yeah.
containers.
Yeah, if you got spare containers, as long as you're remembering them, and then you just pass it to me.
I
Oh,
know
yeah.
Yeah, he's got the 2 potions for the vitality and
Braxton's
the other
got
one.
two. Braxton's going to give those 2 potion vials to
Did you
Lafdul.
write what type of containers they are? If they're metal, glass, ceramic? Different
I
item
don't know.
saving throws. No, I'll just say a glass vial.
One was. Hang on.
I can do it after. Do it after.
We'll do it after. We'll do it after.
Because that is
Yeah, and
like, that would
if you
literally
didn't write it
kill the time.
down, then they'll just be glass vials. So
One's a steel flask. The potion.
yeah,
of
we
giant
can
strength,
do it
the
later.
other I
We
don't
can do it
Do it
afterwards.
after. Do it after.
Late. Ah.
Okay, so
right.
you begin traveling. Anything that you want to do special on the early part of the trip?
No.
Nope.
Not really.
Other than my usual ranging, nope.
Okay, so you're heading out ahead.
Yeah, I
Okay.
usually do that.
Give me a GM roll tracking check.
And then you're going to get eaten by birds again.
On the bright side, at least he has full HP now, or nearly.
Mm.
Oh, uh-huh.
The downside to being a caster is that you got to constantly change your spells out every day.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right,
And you have
Yeldan, you stumble across the dried husk of some sort of small bird-like creature, similar to what you faced earlier, but not quite the same.
Yep.
It appears to be completely sanguinated.
Do you want me to roll a check to see if I can figure out what did it to that?
It's nothing that you would know for sure. So I
Is
can
it
tell you
all
that
its
much.
blood? It's all its blood is gone.
Yeah, that's what a sanguinated means.
Okay.
Oh. You
I'm
people and your
gonna
big words.
I'm gonna assume that possible giant mosquitoes or anything. I'm gonna go back to the party and confer with Higgimus to translate for me to figure
Okay.
out what kind of creatures in the area might do that.
So you're going to talk to the orcs?
Yeah, but through Higgimus, but yes.
Okay.
Figure out what that was.
You guys stop and begin conferring with the orcs, and when you describe what you saw, the orcs begin nodding and tell Higgimus that yes, there are flying creatures around known for draining blood.
Okay.
Flying creatures?
Yeah.
Was it like these vampire mists?
No,
Is it something else?
Bats?
can I ask
Oh,
for a
level 1
description of
spots.
Insect-like or mammalian-like or reptilian? Bird?
You try to get more information out of them, and they're not really familiar with the, I mean, you don't know the goblin words for those terms, but they indicate that they're mostly nuisances unless they come in a large swarm.
Okay.
Okay, then let's keep going and keep an eye out for any swarms.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for it. Flying creatures that can suck blood out, so they probably have like a long sucker of some variety. I'm thinking, out of character, I'm thinking sturges, but in character, I'm thinking some sort of giant mosquito, maybe.
Which way are we going, Ord?
Towards the top of the map, basically, towards the
Okay,
lake.
so
So I should be like up here.
You're heading back
So-
out to range around.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and decide where you would be. Again, the orcs will be a bit around to the sides and stuff like that. So about like that.
So Braxton's gonna position himself about second or third, and he's gonna keep looking backwards and up in the sky in
Okay.
case anything's sneaking up behind us.
I'm keeping on a closer eye on any direction that we are downwind from.
Okay.
My
So
roll-
whatever direction the wind is blowing, I'm keeping a closer eye on that direction.
All right. Who else would be where with the in the traveling group? Go ahead and move your tokens around. So
I can't move my token. My roll 20's crashed or broken or something because the
Are
screens.
you on the selector?
No, it's not that. I'm on the. When I zoom out, it's like I'm getting white borders and the screen's like stretching and doing kind of all kinds of weird stuff.
You might need
Refresh.
to reload it. I
Yeah,
just
just-
Yeah, I'll
where
refresh.
would you be roughly? Just like say like
Probably in the back somewhere.
Okay.
If Yeldan's up front, I'm at the back.
Okay.
Looking behind, I guess.
All right. Higgimus, Ockar, and Beowulf, where would you be?
I guess I'd be kind of in the middle of this with my wolf.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go. I can move my character again. But yeah.
All right.
More or less.
So after a little bit, you begin hearing the
Buzzing.
flapping of loud wings.
Immediately the bow comes out, and I'm like, shink.
Okay. And breaking through the
Yeah, I'm
trees,
getting
you
my
do
bow out.
see some large flying creatures that come towards you, and they do indeed have long proboscises that seem pretty much designed for piercing and draining blood.
Do they look full?
They do not. They do look rather hungry.
hungry.
Oh no!
Now, since
no,
you
no,
guys
no, no.
were expecting something, there's no chance for surprise. But we will go ahead and roll initiative. We're getting close to the end of the session, so we'll kind of see if we can go pretty quick with this.
So are they in the air?
They are indeed flying. Yes.
So we can't just. So I couldn't charge someone Wolfpack and send them with a lance or something, right?
They're not. I mean, they're flying, but they're not like high up. So yeah, you can try charging one of them.
And that'll be my plan.
All right.
Nice, love a hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, I'm casting Balefire.
Oh my God.
The duration of the spell for cast time. I mean,
That is terrible.
Yeah, it is.
I got a 5.
Well, that's a
Sounds
trade-off
fine.
for all the damage that I can get off this.
Okay.
These things are flying.
They are flying.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're low flyers, but they're flying.
Yeah, they are. They're low. They're in melee. They'd be in melee range if you can move to them. All right. So everyone rolled.
Yep.
Mhm.
1 sec. Yeah. Well,
Actually, I need to roll for Jewel anyway. I just remembered.
yeah. 1 sec here. Oh my god. Okay.
What do you have that's +2?
Bomb.
Ah. Okay.
Hmm.
A bomb.
Okay. All right. Lafdul.
Weirdly enough, I'm casting Battlefit on Higgimus.
Okay.
He can roll a 1d6.
Higgimus, roll 1d6.
Oops. That's wrong.
That is indeed wrong.
Over this.
Okay. What does that get him?
What did they roll? 3. Luck enhance. Saving throw.
Okay.
+2.
All right. Jewel decides to move over and since she's
Stabby.
so fast, yep, she's going up and stabbing at the nearest one, and is
Oh,
definitely going to
I
hope
didn't
that.
notice. There's another group of them on the other side.
Oh yeah, there's two groups. There's two groups.
Mhm.
They're coming in from both sides. Unfortunately, she does miss, which is crazy.
I'm surprised she went right in melee and she isn't like 5 feet away because she has reach with a spear.
You still get in close. I mean, it doesn't matter. All right, Higgimus.
Toss my bomb.
Where
The bomb!
and how many can you
Which
get?
group are you going?
How many can I get? I can. Does a 10-foot diameter, so If I toss it at the one center, I can get 3.
Yeah.
Which one? Target. Like ping. Which one you're going for?
10-foot diameter
that one.
means
I'm
like
sorry, I didn't see
that.
which one you pinged.
The second bottom.
Okay,
Right.
so
10-foot.
yeah, you'll get 3 of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's
Make your
10-foot
attack roll.
radius then, not diameter.
Oh my god.
Ah!
The
Well-
bomb lands at your feet.
It's not quite that bad.
It only did that on a 1.
Did I give you a range for that?
No, you did not.
Okay.
That's only 40 feet
Then
away.
I would assume that's medium range. Alright, so let's see. How far off
So-
target does it go? That's pretty
Oh, yeah.
far off target. And where does it go?
Grenade like miss.
Because if it goes up this way, it might hit. It still could hit.
Okay, you toss it, and unfortunately, you give it a little bit too much of a lob, and it lands a bit behind where you were trying to go, but it still does get 2 of them in the area of effect. And I said it was 2d6 damage?
It is 3d6.
3d6.
You shrunk the area of effect, is what you did.
Oh, okay. Okay, with a great big boom, pieces of leaves and branches and everything else goes flying in a sphere, and 2 of these creatures are torn apart by the blast.
Wince
Good
as
job!
you see all those bits and pieces, and no fires were started.
No, it's a little bit too. It's not that kind of explosion, really. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's too
Shockwave
abrupt.
kind of thing.
It's too abrupt.
How do the orcs react to this?
They are definitely startled.
Are they impressed, startled, or?
You don't know. Leva, your turn.
First, you
Hey.
don't know of the evening.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta get your don't knows in there somewhere.
I give the signal to the others that for the hypnotic pattern,
Okay.
and
Oh,
I
the
cast
orcs
it,
don't know.
that. Why not? We told them. Didn't we?
Did we?
Higgimus, did we tell them?
I don't know.
them
It doesn't
what?
matter. It's too late now.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I cast it. Where can I cast the? It's 30-foot cube.
Okay.
15 apart.
Yeldan,
we can-
set yours to not be
Hide.
seen. So, I mean, Leva, you can you tell me where you want to put it, and I mean, what's the range on it as well?
30 yards.
30 yards. Okay, anything's within range, but you need to pick where the center point is, and then it
I
would
want to
be
get as
right. Well,
I want to get as many as possible.
that's
What about somewhere, let's say here? Would I get all 4 of them, or just?
okay. Ping where you want it again. Okay, so that would be the center.
Is it going to hit the orcs in
Yeah,
Braxon?
Doesn't look like it.
15. It should.
Oh, maybe it will.
Yeah, you get all 4 of them,
Okay.
and they
Yeah,
need
I
a
think
saving throw versus spell.
Yes, they do. Saving throw versus spell. Yes.
All right, 3 of them are zooming towards you, and they are they just kind of like pull up and just kind of like flutter there in the air. No, that's not very visible. There we go. So these are the 3. The 3 with the dots are hypnotized. They're just kind of like mesmerized, just kind of like weaving back and forth in the air, not really moving. But the other one does not appear to be affected. All right, Yeldan, your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot the one that wasn't affected on that side.
Okay.
Let me go all Pied Piper hypnotizing the insects.
I've been forgetting to add my +1 for the +1 arrow for my to hit rolls. Bad. 7, Taco 12.
That is a hit.
They must not have decent AC then. Okay.
They're swarm creatures, they generally don't.
All right. Your arrow flies in and sinks into the torso of the creature, and it just is knocked out of the air, and its wings flap a few times and then stop.
Cool. Side 1 clear.
All right. Next one on the other side. It's the turn for the creatures, and the one facing Jewel is going to try to attack her. And that is a miss. The one up at the lead is going to fly up and try to attack you, Yeldan. And it does manage to hit. The proboscis sinks in. You take 3 points of damage, and its many legs just clamp onto you, and it's still stuck in you.
Yeah, that's what they do. They just grab onto like your head or something and just drain.
Next one is going to
Essence of Yeldan.
move in and try to get one of the orcs, but it misses. Next one moves in and sinks its proboscis in for 6 points of damage. And I did not write down his hit points. Let me go ahead and do that. I included who that was, didn't I? I did. Okay. And that one is sucking him. Next one is going to fly up and attack you, Leva. And it hits.
Oops.
That breaks it like that, doesn't it?
Concentration, doesn't it?
Yeah, that will. But they will still be mesmerized for 2 rounds. You take 5 points of damage, and it does clamp onto you and begin sucking your blood. And the next one is going to fly up and attack you, Lafdul, but it misses.
Oh, what did I do?
You were available. Braxon, your turn.
Okay, Braxton's going to shoot at this one.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
20!
Oh, that might be a hit.
That's a hit.
D6, isn't it?
2d6. It's critical.
Oh.
You're +1 of... we
It's
don't know
the
your
+1.
shield does magic though.
Isn't it the strength bow, so you can add your strength modifier to it?
It's
that Braxton
the...
has?
Which bow are you using?
It's the...
The magical one, but he doesn't know
Well,
what the modifier
no, I
is.
mean, he's still got both of them, doesn't he?
Does he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I've
so.
got the U short blow. But no, I should have the... Oh, I don't know. I got that written down. I haven't got the other one written down, so I'm using that.
Okay. All right. Well, your arrow comes in and takes it right out of the air, and it stops moving. The arrow actually passes cleanly through it as well. All right. Now it is time for the orcs. Ones that are that have the creatures on them are going to try and get them off, and that's a... Actually, is that a hit? They have crappy armor class, but that's not a hit. All right.
At least a text bonus, surely, when they're clamped on.
Yeah.
They don't have any dexterity bonuses.
Ah.
That's going to be a hit. And for...
I think they would have
Not much.
dexterity being a flying creature like that.
Well, but it's not calculated into their armor class. I mean, it's calculated into their armor class automatically, but it's not a separate thing. Alright, and let's see. This orc is going to move over here and try to spear that one there. Unfortunately, the thrust causes the, just misses.
One.
And
Well,
the spear
it's still
breaks.
hypnotized. Oh.
Next one is going over here, and he does hit.
Does he kill
Does not kill it, no.
Oh, so the hypnotism's broken and it's not dead yet.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucor goes over here to try to rescue her fellow orc. And that is a hit. And she cleaves right through this that flying creature. And Grinnock is moving over here to try and rescue his
Get the other
ally.
one.
And that's a
So
hit.
I figured that's what's gonna happen.
And that one is dead. Okay. Ockar?
Ockar.
Yeah, I'm just looking something up about my weapon.
Leva.
Well, you said you were charging.
Yes, I'm gonna be charging. I'm going to charge.
Leva's in danger.
He's
Okay.
already charging, so
Yeah, he
I'm
can't. He
gonna-
can't charge 10
He's-
feet.
I'm gonna charge 40 feet to the one that's on Yeldan.
Okay.
Okay.
And how does charging exactly work? Because I don't think I've had much of a chance to do this.
You roll. If you hit, it's double damage.
Okay,
You're using a lance.
I'm using my heavy lance. Yes. So. Damn it!
Did that one? I can't remember. Yeldan, did that one hit you?
It hit me. Yes.
Okay. I need you to roll an attack roll again, Ockar.
Oh my god.
And your Thaco?
Just
15.
oof.
That would hit you, correct, Yeldan?
EC3.
Yep.
yeah,
All right.
that's
This was not a good idea.
You try to charge the one attached to Yeldan. Unfortunately, you catch Yeldan instead. Go ahead and roll your double damage.
I'm sorry. So that's gonna be 2d8 plus 2. Because it doesn't do the modifier.
Correct.
This is the PvP episode.
12 points of damage on
Ow.
Yeldan.
I was aiming for the insect.
Well,
I saw that.
all right. Initiative time.
This
You don't
turned
make a
up.
convincing
whoa.
argument.
Braxon gets a second arrow.
Oh, right. Yep. Go ahead.
Oh,
I'm going to make a cool shot against this one.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
hit me. Please don't hit
Cold
me.
shot. Cold
called
shot.
shot. No chance.
Cold shot.
Wow.
Well,
Although it
Lewa
is
can
attack.
still ask for him to not hit her. She's just seen what happened up there.
Don't worry, it's not there.
Oh,
Oh,
that was so close to a 1.
What's
that's
your
the
what's your Thaco?
Thaco. Where's my character sheet gone?
best.
Thaco
Not there,
is
character sheet.
15.
That is a miss, and I am going to need you to roll a second attack roll.
Really?
Oh,
Yep.
Does it go near me?
But
Because
she
I'm in the
did a
line
cold
of sight.
shot.
Yeah. It called shot. Apply the called shot chance to not hit someone in melee. I mean that it applies to not someone in melee. It doesn't apply to these things attaching themselves to people.
Oh god.
Oh, please don't hit me.
You're an easy target as well.
Are an easy
an 8.
target.
Oh,
That is going to be
just
a
you
hit.
wait.
Is
Go ahead
it?
and roll
It's gonna be
damage.
hit.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just you wait. That's if you survive.
Hang on.
Well, it's only 1d6.
I think it's 1d6.
Yeah, bows is 1d6.
I'm gonna reduce you for the next fight. You know, to little tiny man.
4 points.
Okay, that will be 5 points of damage. Leva.
Okay, so
With a cool shot.
Mm-hmm.
So, who was it who said, "Oh, cool shots don't hit people"?
But so again, as I just mentioned, specific rules override the general rules. The general rule is that when shooting into melee, you cannot hit someone else. There's a specific rule with regards to these creatures. It still applies.
okay, so
Can I actually
initiative.
cast a spell?
No, you're not going to be able to cast a spell because you're being constantly drained.
So initiative.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
Uh,
switching.
What could I do?
You can
Pull it off,
try
stab
to.
at it.
Yeah, I mean you can try stabbing it.
Wand.
You could use
I-
it-
I'm-
yeah, you could use. I mean, you could use a magic item.
I'm switching over to my
Okay.
longsword so I don't accidentally stab you again.
No, Yeldan will wave you off. He's got it.
You've done enough harm.
I've already rolled.
Yeah, but you could go. He's waving you off to go attack someone that isn't attached to somebody.
Alt, what's the
That's like
option
nobody.
for grappling?
It will be
This one
plus
isn't
6
attached to
because it's a
anyone.
natural attack.
Oh,
'Cause
then I'll
it's
probably
dead.
go for that then. If you're still alive.
If I cast a mirror image from a scroll, is that possible? And if yes, would it actually do anything?
It would
Just
not
from
do
the
anything
logic.
to because it's already attached to you.
Yeah,
Come
so
on, roll
Yeah,
20.
I mean it's not going to roll any attack rolls at this point. You're just going to
Okay.
see a whole bunch of you and it attached to appear around you.
it's going to make it harder for allies to help you, if anything.
Okay.
But I
Use
mean
a
you
wand
can.
or try and pull it off.
I mean you can try to attack it with a melee weapon. You can use a magic item.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
what
doing.
I'm going to do.
I'm dropping my bow and pulling out one of my swords.
Okay.
What was it? I think it was yes, it was 3.
Hang on, roll 20's locking up on me.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit slow today for some reason.
It
Yeah.
locked up on me earlier.
Right, I'm back.
Back again.
Just get my character sheet up again and I can roll.
While you're using the bow.
No, Braxon's dropping the bow and he's getting out a flaming longsword. Because at least that way he can hit people accidentally up close.
Okay. All right. Has everyone rolled?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty fast today, for me.
Roll should be in there. Yeah.
All right. Lafdul.
I am attacking with my short sword because I don't think I had time. Did I have time to get my dagger out?
No,
Alright,
No.
just my short sword then.
because you had the bow out before, right?
I didn't. Well, yeah, no, I did. But I didn't shoot. I had it out there.
Oh, Higgimus, roll 1d6.
Oh yeah. I
Six.
attack with 15.
That will be a hit, Lafdul.
Well, technically 16 because I don't know it's a 15 with that sword. It's the wave crest. The other sword.
And what's the 2 get for Higgimus?
Defense enhanced plus 2 to AC.
Okay. All right. So Lafdul, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yeah, be scared.
Okay. You this is the sword that stays in the air, right?
Yeah, the sword that I don't know. I want to know at one point.
Yeah.
At some point.
You stab at the thing in front of you that was trying to spear you with its proboscis, and you run it through, and it just dies.
Yeah, Lafdul's a competent fighter.
So is the proboscis worse or was the spear worse?
What?
Uh-huh.
I was joking.
It's
Okay.
Yeldan.
Yeldan, your turn.
what's worse?
Yeah.
For
Terrible.
AC 12. Or Thaco 12.
That is a hit.
2.
Oh, good
Or is
damage.
it D6? Yeah. No,
That's
Tricky.
D8.
D8 for.
You you grab onto the thing that's sucking your blood, and you will actually take in the meantime an additional point of damage. But you grab the thing and bring your sword up and just gut it, and it is dead.
And then I pull off the thing out of me and.
Yeah. All right, Leva, you will take 2 points of damage, and then you're using your wand.
Yep. Just a
Okay.
moment. 2 points of damage, you say?
Yep.
Okay. And a wand with, if possible, with 2 missiles.
2d4 plus 2. Okay, the missiles fly out of the end of the wand and just, like, zip out a little bit, and then just, you turn back into its back, and it stops moving on you, and you're able to pull it out of your flesh.
Phew.
Okay.
That takes me to trouble of. Okay, so
Ockar, your turn.
I'm going to rush to here on the Wolfpack and slice with my sword.
All right, go ahead and make your attack roll. You're okay? You're on Wolfpack, right? All right, that's gonna be a hit.
Okay. 1d8 plus 2.
You
Ching.
swing your blade and slice cleanly through it, and it collapses to the ground, dead.
That's good.
Jewel is going to make an attack, and she manages to hit. And she skewers the one in front of her, and it is dead.
It's like they're just falling like cards. Like boop, 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 boop.
Higgimus, your turn.
All right, so
There's one left.
This one isn't attached to anybody.
well, I was just going to grapple one, pull that one off Leva, but I guess move over here and
I'll let you make punching attacks.
okay, headbutt instead.
Oh, you can headbutt instead, yeah. It's up to you.
It's been a while since I've done that.
Was it 2d6 damage?
Well, he needs to make an attack roll first. I mean, he might
Do you
miss.
really want to? Do you really want to headbutt something with a pointy
My attack
front?
goes 14.
That's a hit. You bring your head down and smash into this flying thing in front of the orc and splatter its guts all over your forehead.
Ugh.
It is pretty gross, actually, yeah. But that is the last of them. And with that, we'll wrap up the session here. You guys still have some more trip to do to get back to your ship, and then, of course, flying back to Brawl and everything.
How many days did it take us to get all the way to the ship? And
About 5.
Yeah, and it's still going to take time to get back to the ship, so you're not back there
okay,
yet.
So
That will
it's
be
been-
next session.
3 days of walking, and then 2 more, and we should be there.
Something like that, yeah.
So how many more days we covered today?
We've done 3.
3 today.
Yeah, you don't
So
need to
that
worry
means
about...
We've been on the planet for 11 days.
Yeah.
Planet side for 11 days.
Okay.
All right, let me go
Well,
ahead and
I'll
calculate.
spend the XP. I will cast Cure Light Wounds on Leva.
Okay.
Thank you.
Only 2, so I'll cast another 1. There you got 7 back.
Did you give us
Wow.
more temper?
Yeah,
Healing
everyone's
potion.
got a temporary healing potion. I've got
Cool.
a Cure Moderate as well yet to use, and I will use that one on you.
Oh, are we gonna heal me? Okay.
For 2. These healing
Yeah.
spell rolls.
2d4 plus 2.
I bet you we're gonna get a whole bunch of XP for that big thing that we fought early on.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see. that.
Cool. I still have 2 normal healing potions if I need them.
Uh-huh.
It will punch them in the face.
All right. The experience will be Leva. You get 1900.
Wow.
Learning
Lafdul,
spells.
you will get 1600.
Mm-hmm.
And Ockar, 1780.
Oh, nice.
Yeldan, 1870. $17.20 for Braxon.
Come on, roll 20.
And 1770 for Higgimus.
That's a lot of different numbers.
Yeah, it's based on, you know, what you personally faced and fought and stuff like that. Actually, I might have misdone. Yeah, no, I didn't. All right, there we go.
Come
All
on.
So, anyone else gain a level?
You.
Braxton, how much XP do you have?
You should be level 7 by now.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
Braxton
not.
should.
Maybe not. Not necessarily.
Getting
Wow.
there.
So how
Slowly
much
but
how
surely.
much current XP do you have?
I think he's having issues at the moment with roll 20.
Is that being an issue, Braxton?
Hey, Braxton, you muted?
Did you
Braxton?
drop? Maybe he's having internet
Type-
issues.
Type
No,
something.
he's still in the Discord chat.
Yeah, but it doesn't always
Yes.
register.
He's having mic issues.
Maybe that's it.
Now,
There we go.
Braxton, what's your current XP total?
yeah, I've just gone over.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you've leveled.
All right.
Yeah, it.
Do you want to
Right, so
Right, hit points.
I'm rolling the dice.
1d10 plus 1?
Right, let's see what I get.
5 hit points.
5. Not too
That's all.
bad.
Better than
Better than
Higgimus.
2.
It's better than Higgimus.
Yep.
Better than Higgimus. Yep.
Anyone else gain a level?
No.
No.
I wish.
No.
Okay.
Braxton gets another attack now.
Yeah, I'll
So
handle
throw.
that stuff with him after the session.
Yeah.
As well as like saving throws. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for playing. Everyone out there for watching, really appreciate it. And see you guys next week.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thanks for the game.
Thanks for playing.